Hello, welcome to another episode of Adam's Anime. This is episode 24. I'm going to be talking about something that I only started watching yesterday, and it's surprisingly good. I've started watching, as of yesterday, Pokemon Best Wishes Season 2, which over here in, the West, Europe and everywhere else, America, US, England, everywhere else, is known as Pokemon Black and White. So I'm watching Pokemon Black and White Season 2, Best Wishes, whatever it is, Pokemon Best Wishes. Let's just say this. The last time I watched Pokemon before this, how many seasons did I watch before this? The first 2 seasons I watched. Pokemon Best Wishes Season 2 is the 16th season of Pokemon overall. And I've just got to say this. I've seen, 4 episodes so far? It's pretty fucking good. For a Pokemon series, it's fucking good. Let's just say this. There's no English dub, first of all. Because there's one thing I've got to say about Pokemon. And I'm mainly talking about Season 1 here. The very first season that aired in 1997. The very first season. The English dub of the first season of Pokemon is absolutely fucking awful. It is really bad. I've been watching Pokemon Best Wishes Black and White, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it Best Wishes because that's the name that it's got everywhere. They don't call it Black and White, they call it Best Wishes. I'm going to call it Pokemon Best Wishes, but in England it's really called Pokemon Black and White. Watching it in Japanese, and let me tell you right now, the Japanese voice cast for Pokemon Best Wishes is brilliant. I enjoy watching Pokemon so much more in Japanese than I do in English. So anyway, let's get on with Pokemon Best Wishes. Pokemon Best Wishes, I'm on Season 2 of Best Wishes. I didn't actually watch Season 1 of Best Wishes because I just didn't. And here's the thing about Pokemon seasons. They come out very regularly. Very regularly. So they're on Black and White now. If you keep up with Pokemon news, you'd know that in October, there's the new Pokemon games coming out that are going to be called Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. And I'm sure they're going to do an anime season for Pokemon X and Y. Guarantee that they'll do a series for X and Y. I'm on Pokemon Best Wishes Season 2. It's good. What I've noticed in the Japanese version of Pokemon is that the characters have different names. Now, if you see me keep looking past the camera, it's because I'm actually reading information about Pokemon Best Wishes right now, because I don't know that much about it. The Japanese version of Pokemon, which I've noticed, the characters, well, at least some of the characters anyway, some of the characters have different names. For example, in the English version of Pokemon, the main character, we all know, is known as Ash Ketchum, or Ash Ketchum, however you want to say it. Known as Ash. But in Japanese, he's called Satoshi, but it's Ash. He's called Satoshi, but it's Ash, right? He has 2 new companions, which I've seemed to notice every few seasons they've sort of switched up his companions, a bit like Doctor Who does. They switch up companions in that. Well, they switch up companions in this as well. So for Pokemon Best Wishes Season 2, Satoshi's companions are called Iris and Dent. Iris is, I have to admit, Iris is one of the most fucking annoying characters I've ever seen in Pokemon in my life. Fucking so annoying. And Dent is just plain funny. Dent is fucking funny. So season 2 of Best Wishes is about Satoshi, Iris and Dent, Ash, Iris and Dent, going through the Ishu region. And after he won his 8th gym badge, I assume he won that at the end of Best Wishes season 1. After successfully winning his 8th gym badge from Homika in Tachiwaki City, Sharona invites everyone to stay at her villa in East Ishu, where old friends reunite and participate in the Pokemon World Tournament Junior Cup. Before Satoshi participates in the Unova League. Team Rocket, meanwhile, initiate their final plan for the Ishu region. What is their purpose and their desire for the legendary Pokemon Meloetta? Now, Meloetta, I know this because I've seen it. Meloetta is a Pokemon that is set to appear in Pokemon X and Y. I don't know why it's in Best Wishes, because Best Wishes is the anime version of Black and White, which is the game series before X and Y. Well, actually, to be absolutely specific here, it's Black and White 2, but yeah. So it's been very good so far. This Pokemon World Tournament Junior Cup reminds me very, very much of season 1 of Pokemon, and the the league at the end of that, which, to be honest, it seems like every season of Pokemon ends with Ash stroke Satoshi in some sort of like Pokemon tournament. Mind you, I'm only going from my experience of having season 1 and 2 of Pokemon. There's 3 arcs so far. There's Pokemon Best Wishes Season 2, which I'm on at the moment. Then there's Best Wishes Season 2 Episode N, which is the 2nd arc. And the one that's currently airing at the moment, I think there's been 3 or 4 episodes aired so far, is the 3rd arc, which is known as the Decarora League. No, not Decarora League, sorry. Let me just find out. Decarora something. Decarora Adventure, sorry. It's called Best Wishes Season 2 Decarora Adventure. So yeah, there's 3 arcs. Season 2, Best Wishes Season 2 Episode N, and then Best Wishes Season 2 Decarora Adventure. So far it's been pretty good. I'll keep you sporadically updated on where I am with this, because it's very long actually. The 1st arc is 24 episodes long, the 2nd arc is 14, and I don't know about Decarora Adventure, the 3rd arc, because it only started airing about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, I'm watching Pokemon Best Wishes Season 2. Over here it's called Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, it's been surprisingly good so far, so I'll keep you guys updated on where I am.